right, that was Digging Me Down. We're coming fairly close to the end now. This is the last time I'll be breaking out of the interview. We're just going to let the rest of the interview play. But it really was, again, I hope you enjoyed it. I apologize if it was just too conversational, whatever it was. But it's very rare you get to sit with your fucking idol for an hour and just chat. So he was great. And I hope you like the new record. Go to iTunes and get it. It's called Scream. This is Jim Norton. You can hear me on the Opie and Anthony Show or a whole lot of other stuff on the platform. And again, I loved it. And thanks to the Boneyard for playing it and giving me this time to play the interview. And fucking thanks to Ozzy for talking to me. And see you guys again. I know what I want to talk about. I actually looked at my notes. Gus G. You made a tremendous choice with this. How did you find Gus G?
Well, you know, when I the reason why it took so long to get a replacement is because I was kind of I got to go through the audition process again. And Sharon said, "Well, if you want to put the ball in Michael in my office, Michael Garasino and John, who work in my office, let them make the shortlist." Now they were, because when I do auditions, people want to meet me, and some people are like, "They'll come with a Satan sign," you know, and all this. And it's like it takes one, and you go, "I can't sit in them rooms, you know, but listen to one after the other." So they made the shortlist, and I went down to the rehearsal facility, and then Gus was in the last 10. So then it was down to the last 5, and then eventually I chose him. But the reason why I chose him was because he played the songs as they were written, not the way he thought they were going to sound better.
Did a lot of guys try interpreting the songs to impress
some
you?
People just don't quite get the vibe, you know. I mean, they're all going. There's some great players, but I mean, he was the one that stuck out, you know. And I must say at this point that I don't want anybody to think for 1 minute that Zakk Wylde and I have fallen out. We haven't, you know. As he said to me when I wanted to find a permanent replacement, he said, well, our relationship is a lot bigger than music, you know.
Well, you've had Zakk too. I mean, this is the first studio album. That's how long?
23 years.
Yeah, I think this is the first studio album since The Ultimate Sin that was not with Zakk. Was that an odd process to not look over or not see him or on stage?
It was not Zakk. Actually, it was No Rest for the Wicked was the first album.
Oh, was that the? Okay, that was the first one he was on, right?
Yeah, and I mean, if anything happened to me, if I needed him for anything, I just got to pick the phone up and he'd be there in the next morning, you know, as soon as he can.
How about have you spoken with Tony or Geezer, or is that not?
I haven't spoken to Tony or Geezer for a while now. I mean, poor old Ronnie recently passed away, and
yeah, it was terrible.
Sad, you know. I mean,
what's sad too is the way the mainstream media. I mean, you know, anybody in music knows that you know Dio is great and he contributed a lot, and the mainstream media, it's amazing how they look at metal. You have to be on a level of superstardom.
You know, someone was telling me that when they announced it in England that he passed away, that they were playing Panorama. I'm like, how dumb is that, you know?
Yeah, they see the Sabbath name and they don't even understand.
Someone go, I'm sorry, your buddy just passed away. He was my replacement, not my buddy. But, you know, I mean, it's very, very sad. I mean, he was a good singer. He got his own fan base, and he was a nice guy. I didn't hang out with him, but I was with him. I met him a few times. He's a very nice guy.
I'm sorry. Are you amazed that you had the 68 to 78 or 69? It was 10 years with Sabbath, and then 30 years.
I mean, it's
solo.
a bit. People think, you know, there was always a feud between Ronnie James Dio and Ozzy. There was never a problem. You know, it was just at first I got to confess when he replaced me in Sabbath, I didn't know what I was going to do. And I was. If someone said to you, that was the biggest thing that ever happened to me, Black Sabbath. And so, you know, it's 30 years ago, and a lot of water's gone under the bridge. And I just feel sad that he's no longer here, you know.
Well, you've come a long way. I mean, they're telling us we have to wrap, but I have to say, just in closing, that I love the record, and you sound great. You look healthy. I'm so happy as a fan to see you looking so good. And last time I saw you live was the Sunset Music Festival.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I brought you on stage, and I was off. I was a little girl. I mean, I really was a girl, you know. It was really horrible. So if you don't remember that, you're not missing much. But I thank you so much for giving me the time. And
you're very well. Anytime.
I love you, and good luck with the album.
All right, God bless.